Hi, my name's Ben and today I'm going to tell you all about what happens on a BXM DofE expedition. The first thing I'm going to tell you is this is not some Royal Marine training camp. What we focus on is empathy, not frustration, when we are always trying to create a kind and friendly environment. DofE expeditions are about learning, staying safe and enjoying the outdoors. Now, all expeditions at bronze and silver level will start at 10 AM. And when participants get there at the start, they'll register in, go over and meet their instructors. Their instructors will be waiting for them with their tents, their stoves, their gas and their maps. Their instructors will then give them a briefing and explain to them what's going to happen for the rest of that day. Now, during some of the larger expeditions, this can seem really chaotic, but we run over 500 expeditions every year all over the country, and we start in different fields, different car parks and other weird and wonderful locations. If participants are on a practice or training expedition, i.e. they're not on their assessment, they'll be spending that entire first day with their instructor. Now, during that day, they'll be going over certain training. They must pass this training to be allowed to go forward for their assessment. During that day, they will be learning practical map reading and they'll be learning what we call the what to do ifs. That's not just what to do if somebody cuts their hand or what to do if someone trips over. It could also include what to do if you go the wrong way or what to do if you don't know where you are. Now, depending on the group's competency level, the instructor may decide to step back and allow their group to go into what we call remote supervision. And this is where instructors meet their groups at different locations. Now, this would always be a busy road. We're very, very strict on road safety at BXM. Their instructor needs to be quite confident that they are going to make it to camp without being directly supervised. Now, when they get to camp, the first thing they're going to do is set up their tents. Then they're going to get their stoves ready and they're going to keep their kit organised. Very important to note, although we have mixed gender groups, we do not have mixed gender tents. Now, the next thing they'll be doing is cooking their meals. All cooking is fully supervised, so there can be no remote supervision or people cooking on stoves all over the campsite. It is all managed by their instructors. After that, they should get some downtime before getting into their beds and having a lovely night's sleep. What's important for them to all understand is that sound travels, so everybody can hear what they say in their tent. And they must be mature. This is not the sort of school trip where people are running around a campsite in the middle of the night. Then in the morning, they're going to wake up, they're going to pack away all their stuff, make sure their area is neat and tidy, have their breakfast, and then they're going to be setting off on their walk. Within reason, they can set their own timings and pacings for the day. Participants will all need to carry everything they need on their back. Unless, of course, there's a medical reason, for example, scoliosis or any other type of injury where they can't carry their kit, in which case you need to email us in advance on parents@bxmoutdoors.com. At BXM, we aim to finish on the final day of any expedition at 3 PM. This is where they'll get a good debrief from their instructors, they'll hand back their kit, they'll probably come home tired, maybe wet, maybe hot, maybe cold, hopefully not miserable. What I would say is that occasionally group timings run over. That may be because they've walked a little bit too slow that day, or perhaps they've gone the wrong way. So what we ask is that parents are patient at that time as well. Now, when they come back for their assessed expedition, it works in a similar way. They'll still be arriving at 10 o'clock in the morning, they'll still be meeting their instructor, taking their equipment, their tents, their stoves. The only difference here will be they will go straight into remote supervision. Now, what's really important to note is that you cannot fail or be deferred from DofE for going the wrong way or getting lost. DofE is about teamwork and resilience. An example here of good teamwork is if a group comes up to a T-junction and half of the team, 3 of the participants want to turn left and 3 want to turn right, it doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong or if they go the wrong way, as long as they stick together. If they were to split up, it's highly likely that the entire team would be deferred, regardless whether they went the right way or the wrong way. Participants are in teams of 6 or 7. We're not allowed teams of 8, and we only occasionally go down to teams of 5. Other D&V rules are, there's no Ubers, no taxis, no buses. You must carry everything you need. Therefore, you're not allowed to go into any shops and buy food or a bakery or anything like that. You must carry all your food. Another main point they need to remember is their usage of mobile phones. They are not allowed to use them apart from contacting an adult on the expedition. So that would be either their instructor or their teaching staff. They'll be given a small red card at the start, and this red card will have numbers on that they can call should they need any support. This means that they can't be texting or messaging other groups to see where they are. They can't contact home, and we ask that you also don't contact them. What's really important is that we give the participants the opportunity to do the whole of D&V in the way it's supposed to be done. This also extends to no using social media like Snapchat, Instagram, all of those sorts of things. If one person in the whole group is caught using their mobile phone, the entire team could have their expedition jeopardized. They must understand you either pass as a team or you're deferred as a team, not as an individual. Now, no one wants to be paying for another expedition because our participant has been sent home. Therefore, please remind the young people, D&V is about being mature, taking responsibility, working as a team, and being resilient. It may be hard at times, but it's important that they work together. The instructors are there to support them and to facilitate their success. They are not there to tell them off or to give them extra tests on top of D&V. Now, if you have any questions or queries during the expedition time, we have a 24-hour on-call system which you can use during that period. Pre-expedition, please feel free to email us and use our support that way. So hopefully that gives you a better understanding of everything that happens on a BXM D&V expedition. As you can see, we as instructors absolutely love the outdoors, and all we want to do is share our passion, our enjoyment and our learning with the young people. Try to give them every opportunity to fulfill this in the best D&V way possible, and we will see them all on expedition.